I dedicate this piece out there to any person who has ever been oppressed by any injustice, any land that's been occupied unrightfully. I dedicate this piece right here to a land called Palestine. I have three scenarios I want you to picture. The first scenario, I want you to imagine the life of a 14-year-old Palestinian boy many, many years ago, living at home with his family until something unexpected comes up. These soldiers came, knocked down the door, drop your weapons, lay on the floor. They beat us senseless and called us whores. They enjoyed watching the blood and gore. We fought, they shot, we sung, they swore. For every cry, they were keeping score. I had never seen Dad shed tears before. Mom tried to fight, they just beat her more. My sister cried, she's only 4. My brother died in this painful war. I remember those nights when guns would roar, bombs would fall like rain, rockets would soar, men screamed for God till their lungs were sore. But he wasn't there, I was sure, because fires blazed and houses were razed, kids were slaves, and we're all caged in a land smaller than what any man deserves to have, given no supplies to survive. But this is our life, we've got to try, while you live a lie in your giant house with your children and your spouse, while these kids play with sticks and stones. Broken hearts and broken homes, they know that they've been left alone. These orphans are given endless streets to roam. They lost their parents, no one will feed them. Their silent voices, no one will hear them. The world is blind, no one will see them. And when they cry, no one will heed them. Because they say they lie, no one believes them. But in the next life, we will meet them. We will be held accountable for everything that we did and all our shortcomings that we have. We will be asked, these people, all this injustice was brought onto them, and what did we do? These people were killed, they were forced out of their houses, and they were denied mobility. Mobility, let's talk about mobility. Scenario number 2, picture this. So much white phosphorus in the air. And you have a loved one who's fallen ill, very ill. And you need to take this loved one to the hospital. Say it's your husband or your wife. And you manage to get a car. Borrow a car from a friend, and you load your loved one into this car, and you start driving. You're driving, you're really nervous, this loved one is getting iller and iller by the moment, and you're really nervous, and you're driving as fast as you can towards the hospital, but there's something in your path. These checkpoints are like neck joints. You crack one, the rest get worse. And then you want to curse because your head hurts, but you can't because this soldier works. You ask, is it possible to get to a hospital? He says, no you can't. The road is closed and you can't pass through if you're not in our crew, which means if you're not a Jew, so turn around or we'll shoot you. So we die on the roadside because there's no care. There's no water, there's no air, there's no justice, it's not fair. No clothes to wear, no time to spare, only sour tales to share. I've been there, I swear, too much pain to bear. We die, who cares? The world is aware of our despair, but no one dares to compare, because if they do, everyone else just stares. And the people behind the curtains, they're the ones who glare. They pull the strings, so beware. It's a dangerous, grave affair. This iron wall will never fall. It snakes around, it keeps us bound, it grows tall. For God's sake, it makes Berlin's wall look small. Does its job without a flaw. Splits our life, takes it, puts it on the other side. No way to get through, no way to ride, nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide. This is apartheid. There's a certain type of silence that we associate with ignorance. The kind of silence that there are many people in these settlements that they have. The type of silence that it's quiet and they're not listening. There's a type of silence that the world has. It's a type of silence that has a kind of shame on it. But the kind of silence that I want to talk about is the silence upon your homeland, when everything has been taken away from you. That kind of silence. What's that like? When there's nothing left. In the mosque, no one's around. Those who pray don't make a sound. Those who die are never found. They ain't got no graves, just shapeless mounds of dirt watered by blood, sweat, and tears. This child is screaming for his father, but he is just not here. 6 feet below seems just so near. Don't cry, little brother, have no fear. Papa is happy now, soon you'll see. One day, Palestine will be free. He finds it hard to believe me. He's seen nothing but enemy. I wince in pain as I feed him lies, saying that we'll all soon rise. But I know deep down that we'll all soon die. Given the choice, we'd grow wings and fly. Fly away to a much happier place, where people aren't killed for their religion or for their race. Their houses aren't burned and destroyed just to claim that space. TV and media don't lie just to save their government's face. Meanwhile, I sit back and pray. I pray that tomorrow will be a lot better than yesterday. I look up so sadly at a sky so gray and think, they killed my family and took my land, yet what did the world say? We need to clarify that we stand with these people, that we feel with them, that we sympathize with them, that we feel what they feel so we can strive for their freedom, for their justice. Let us clarify where we stand, what we feel, what I feel. I feel the cries, I feel the pain, I feel my brothers who have been slain. I hear the screams, I feel the shame, but the occupation still remains. We hear the voices, we hear the chains. We stand for those who have been detained. We scream, we shout, we play the game, but the occupation still remains. I feel the fire, I feel the flame, like those who died and what they became. Their sacrifice will be in vain if the occupation still remains. Stand for freedom, stand for change, stand for justice, just like Hussein. I swear by the blood that runs in our veins, the occupation will not remain! Woo!